Hello viewers, I may have to advise you to turn off this video immediately, or at the very least, send the little ones to bed. For what you are about to hear is the absolute truth. The truth about the massacre of South City. I won't tell you not to watch, just keep in mind, what you are about to hear may be considered disturbing. Looks like I finally lost him. I don't know how much time I've got. I'll have to talk fast. My name is Sergeant Taihan of the Royal Army, and I am the sole survivor and only witness to the atrocities occurred here in South City. I'll start from the beginning. My unit and I were called into South City after we got calls about an occurring disturbance happening in the city. Our orders were to investigate and report back. And what I saw will haunt me until the moment of my death. Which I don't know, might not be too far off. Countless buildings were scorched or destroyed. Countless bodies in the streets, left there dead and forgotten. Blood everywhere. I couldn't believe the horror of what I was seeing here. I hadn't seen destruction this bad since the Saiyan invasion. And before that, the war with King Piccolo. Both those incidents had a happy ending, but what I was seeing here before my very own eyes didn't seem there'd be a happy ending in sight. We started to hear sounds. Sounds of buildings rumbling, explosions, and what may have been gunfire. I could tell my men were nervous. So was I. Me, an over 30-year veteran. My squad being filled with rookies. What terrified us more is what we saw next as we looked up into the sky, seeing explosions happening before us in the sky. I was beginning to thinking perhaps we were being invaded by another nation. Perhaps this was another war. But then, as quick as the explosions appeared, they were done. And as something crashed before us, it looked like a comet crashing from the sky. It crashed out of the sky like a comet. My men secured the area as we closed in at the crash site. It was a green man. In fact, it looked just like King Piccolo. And I remembered seeing the same man back when the Saiyan invasion was televised. To think, what kind of monster could do something to a man so powerful? I shuddered to think. I ordered my men to take cover immediately and to proceed with absolute caution as we ventured further into the city. We then came across the battle. This man, with black spiky hair and some strange armor, was battling with what looked to be two teenagers, a boy and a girl. They ganged up on him and beat him mercilessly. When he fell right before us. I realized I've seen this man before. I recognized him as one of the Saiyan invaders from way back when. At first, I thought maybe he was the villain behind all this, behind this massacre. I was wrong. As I moved in to get his final words, All he could say was, "Run. Get out of here. The androids. They're killers. We don't stand a chance." Well, his words turned true, for the deadly duo then turned their attention on us. We ran as fast as we could. I looked back to see half my men being wiped out by a single wave of their energy. The rest of my men were scattered, fighting back. I could hear the gunshots. Not even moments later, their agonizing screams, as they were put down one by one. Me and First Lieutenant Simmons were the last ones left. As Simmons and I escaped through an alleyway, we noticed a few more corpses in the next street. All of them I recognized from the Saiyan invasion as well as the World Martial Arts Tournament. Krillin, Yamcha, Tien Shinhan, and Chaozu. Most of them I thought died during the Saiyan invasion. I guess we were wrong. Suddenly the androids came for us again. Simmons told me to run while he held them off. Bravely he did. He opened fire on the two mechanical demons and threw his last grenade. I was able to get out of there amongst the confusion. I wanted to stop and fight with him, with all my heart, with all my soul, but my mind was pulling me away. Damn, I feel like a coward! It seemed that I actually lost him that time, and I was finally able to catch my breath and just try to process everything that I saw. It wasn't over yet. A few minutes later, as I was trying to find my way out of this maze of ruins, I saw this kid running away. The hate, the anger on his face, and I remember him helping out during the Saiyan invasion. The power this kid possessed. And I realized, at that moment, that if our world had any chance of survival, that if it was really going to be able to be saved from these mechanical monsters, that kid would be the key to it. I saw the androids were about to close in on the child. I took up my gun and opened fire and lured them away from the kid. I don't know how I managed to give him the slip that time. Well, now, as you can see, I'm hiding under this rat hole with a dead cameraman's news camera, recording what possibly might be my last words. And well, all I can say is, these androids are monsters. If you see them, do not approach them. Run! The boy has long black hair, wears an orange ascot, black shirt. You can't miss him. Those eyes, those evil eyes. The girl, blonde hair, wears a denim jacket. You see them, or anyone that looks like them, take my advice. Run! Get out of there, while you still can.
Peekaboo, I see you.
You see? It's just like I said. Disturbing. Should you ever come across a city in ruins, in rubble, filled with corpses in the ground, perhaps it's best to just cut your losses and run for it.